Top 10 countries most likely to lead the AI revolution. Imagine the next 20 years. The nations that control AI will control value creation, defense, global narratives, and even where talent migrates. So this video asks a simple but uncomfortable question. Which countries are actually building that future, and which ones are already falling behind? Before the ranking, a quick lens. This list is based on 5 factors. 1. AI research and talent depth. 2. AI patents and intellectual property. 3. Funding, startup ecosystem, and big tech leadership. 4. Access to advanced compute and data centers. 5. National policy, adoption, and long-term seriousness about AI. We are using recent data from the Stanford AI Index, WIPO patent reports, AI competitiveness rankings, and studies that track AI compute build-out across countries. Now let us count down from 10 to 1. 10. United Arab Emirates. The UAE is a small country with an outsized AI ambition. It has built more than 30 data centers and is pouring billions into high-performance computing and specialized AI chips, making it one of the most aggressive investors in AI infrastructure in the world. The government has an official minister for AI, a national AI strategy, and has positioned cities like Abu Dhabi and Dubai as test beds for autonomous transport, smart policing, and digital government. The UAE may not yet match the big powers on research papers, but it compensates with speed of execution, top-down commitment, and huge capital. If AI is about who can build and deploy fast, the UAE is already on that short list. 9. Singapore. Singapore is tiny in population, but huge in strategic thinking. It ranks high on AI competitiveness thanks to world-class digital infrastructure, strong universities, and a dense cluster of cloud data centers that serve much of Southeast Asia. The government runs targeted talent programs, attracting AI researchers and founders with grants and visas. Regulation is generally pro-innovation but clear, which makes Singapore a hub for fintech AI, logistics optimization, and security tech. The biggest constraint is scale, but Singapore solves this by becoming a regional AI nerve center. It may never own the largest models, yet it will host and orchestrate a lot of AI that powers this part of the world. 8. Canada. Canada quietly punches far above its economic weight in AI. Some of the foundational work in deep learning came from Canadian labs and professors, and cities like Toronto and Montreal still rank among the top global AI research hubs. Government programs have funded AI institutes early, and Canada continues to generate strong AI talent and research, especially in generative models, reinforcement learning, and healthcare applications. Where Canada currently lags is in scale of commercialization compared to its research influence. If it can convert more of its research into global AI companies, instead of watching them move to the United States, Canada will remain a long-term AI superpower. 7. South Korea. South Korea combines 3 powerful ingredients for AI: a deep electronics and semiconductor industry, hyper-connected citizens, and giant tech incumbents that invest heavily in AI for devices, telecom, and entertainment. Data center clusters in South Korea already handle significant AI compute, and the country appears regularly in lists of top AI-dominant nations by computer power. South Korea also has a culture that quickly adopts new technology, from 5G to AI assistants, giving it a living laboratory for AI products. If it can secure long-term access to advanced AI chips and keep investing in foundational model research, its position in this top 10 is very safe. 6. Germany. Germany is the industrial engine of Europe, and that shows in its AI strategy. It focuses heavily on applying AI to manufacturing, automotive, robotics, and industrial automation. Germany features in the top tier of global AI competitiveness, and has significant AI compute power with multiple data center clusters and growing megawatt capacity dedicated to AI training. Alongside this, the European Union framework drives ethical AI regulation, which can slow experimentation, but also creates trusted standards that the world may eventually follow. Germany's long-term AI power will come from one thing: turning its factories and supply chains into intelligent, autonomous systems that the rest of the world depends on. 5. Japan. Japan was an early pioneer in robotics and machine intelligence, and that legacy is now being reactivated in the age of generative AI. Japanese companies invest heavily in AI for manufacturing, automotive safety, consumer electronics, and aging society solutions, such as elder care robots. On patents and R&D spending, Japan remains one of the top countries in the world, filing hundreds of thousands of patent applications across technologies and maintaining a strong science base. The challenge is agility. Japan sometimes moves slower in consumer software and platforms. If it can combine its hardware and robotics strength with faster AI software ecosystems, it can re-emerge as a frontline AI power, not just a quiet tech backbone. 4. United Kingdom. Despite its size, the United Kingdom consistently ranks in the top cluster of AI competitive countries, alongside the United States, China, and India. London and Cambridge host several major AI labs and companies working on foundation models, biotech AI, and fintech automation. The UK has strong universities, a deep financial sector that funds AI startups, and a regulatory ecosystem that often tries to balance innovation with safety. The UK's advantage is research density and financial power. Its risk is brain drain if talent and companies keep getting acquired or relocated by United States and other markets. If it holds on to its best labs, the UK will remain one of the brains of the global AI system. 3. India. Here's the surprise for many viewers. India has climbed into the global top 3 in multiple independent AI rankings, behind only the United States and China in overall AI competitiveness and vibrancy. India's strengths are different. It does not yet dominate AI patents, but it has one of the largest pools of software engineers and data professionals in the world, with rapidly growing AI skills. It is already third in some AI vibrancy indices, which measure research output, AI startups, open source contributions, and AI skill penetration. Alongside this, India's digital public infrastructure, such as identity rails and payment platforms, creates a massive real-world laboratory for AI in finance, governance, and inclusion. The big question is execution. If India can convert its talent density into global AI products and not just service exports, and if it continues to invest in AI data centers and chips, it has a realistic chance to be one of the main architects of the AI century. 2. China. China is a patent and publication powerhouse in AI. Recent analyses show that China files several times more AI-related patents than the United States, accounting for a majority of global AI patent grants in recent years. On the research side, Chinese institutions now produce more AI research papers than any other country, and their output has grown extremely fast, with tens of thousands of AI publications in a single year. China also has large internet companies, a huge internal market, and strong state backing for AI in surveillance, smart cities, and defense. It is building significant AI compute capacity and specialized chip design, although it faces export controls on the most advanced chips, which could slow the very largest models. If China can keep innovating under hardware restrictions and expand its own chip ecosystem, it will remain one of the 2 or 3 countries that truly shape the boundaries of AI. 1. United States. At number 1 is the United States, still the clear leader of the AI revolution today. According to the latest Stanford AI Index, United States-based institutions produced around 40 of the most important AI models released in 2024, compared to about 15 from China and a handful from all of Europe combined. The United States hosts the largest AI labs, the biggest cloud providers, the most advanced semiconductor companies, and a deep venture capital system that funds AI startups at breathtaking speed. In global AI competitiveness rankings, the United States sits at the top with a strong margin, driven by R&D spend, startup ecosystem strength, and volume of frontier models. It also has one advantage others still cannot match: a dense network of universities, open-source communities, and big tech companies that constantly feed each other talent and ideas. The only real threats to United States dominance are regulatory overreaction, immigration barriers, and geopolitical tensions that could fragment global talent flows. If it continues to attract the best minds from across the world, the United States is likely to remain the primary driver of the AI revolution for at least the next decade. So here is the final recap, from 10 to 1. United Arab Emirates, Singapore, Canada, South Korea, Germany, Japan, United Kingdom, India, China, United States. Two patterns stand out. First, AI power is concentrating in a few nations with the right mix of compute, capital, and talent. Second, some countries like India and the UAE are rising much faster than traditional tech leaders expected. Where does your country sit in this list? Do you feel it is underrated, overrated, or missing entirely? Tell us in the comments. If you want more data-backed breakdowns on power, technology, and the future of work, make sure you subscribe to Vantage Aditya and share this video with one friend who still thinks AI is just a trend.